and Tabby, and we are the
Hi.
co-hosts. Hi, and we're the co-hosts of the Infectious Geek. This week, we're going to be visiting how to survive a horror movie, the rules and regulations, pretty much. We put a compilation of three different sources of probably about 40 different rules to help you survive in any horror movie situation. So, Tabby, how was your week this week?
It was pretty
What did you
good.
do?
Oh,
Anything?
studying. Just studying. Nothing exciting. I told you,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
boring.
you're boring.
Yes, very boring.
Not online, you're not. You're pretty raunchy online.
My online persona is so much more entertaining than my real life.
And today we're actually going to have Kinte with us, as
Yes.
long as his air, yeah, as long as his Airbnb people don't show up right now. How are you today, Kinte? Did he go away? Yeah, I guess he went away.
He must have.
Oh well. All right. So anyway, so you know, we, this is for the rules were first brought up in the movie Scream. So if anybody who knows that franchise, Scream 1 through 5, then you know that each movie had its own set of rules for that movie. That one guy who ends up getting killed anyway?
Which
I think
movie?
so. The original Scream, that guy that came up with the original rules, he gets killed, right?
Yeah.
That's Jamie
Well,
Kennedy, isn't
no,
it?
I think he lives. He makes it because he was a virgin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I should have rewatched those movies.
So that's one of the rules to stay a virgin and you will survive a horror movie.
Ah, yes.
That's an
So
important one.
yes. So you know,
Having sex definitely leads to murder.
it's one of the yeah. Well, okay. So basically, uh, my our group, the Infectious Walking Dead, which is a group on Facebook. We're all most of us are all into horror movies too, I would say. So I asked our members what were their rules for horror movies, and they gave us quite a few funny ones and quite a few true ones. So I wanted to go over the ones that they had, and then we'll go through the screams because each Scream movie has different rules because each Scream movie is a sequel or a trilogy or a remake. So there's different rules for all of these. They thought that through. But yeah, the members actually had some really funny ones and some good advice ones. So we're gonna start with be white. If you're white, you'll survive a horror movie. It seems to be that the heroine or heroine is always white. I mean, how many movies do you know that the black guy always comes out on top?
Um, that's true. Uh,
I hate to say it. We're not racist at all, but movie worlds, this is just observation. So please don't get mad at us. And you already
hmm,
touched on the second one, don't have sex.
yes.
Everybody who has ever had sex in any horror movie ever has been killed at least first or second.
Yep.
So
Yes. And if
the
everybody has sex but one person, that one person will live.
yes. So okay, so don't be a virgin or be a virgin. See, some movies you should be a virgin. And then in other horror movies, you get killed for being a virgin, like a sacrificial lamb. So
Yes.
a little different, a little different. So, then there's another aspect of this, but we'll touch on that whenever I go through the Scream ones. All right. So the fourth one is heed the warnings of creepy old people. That's true. That was from
Yes.
Brandon. That was one of Brandon's, but Brandon Colon is one of our admins and very best friends. But yeah, no, you listen to the old people in town because they know what's going on.
That was a rule that I also had, and to add to that, you should add children. Children and creepy old people, you should always listen to them.
Yes, because children do pick up on things like seeing dead people.
Yes.
Okay, so the fifth one is don't make fun of the awkward girl in high school.
Oh, yeah.
That should be a rule regardless, because you know.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, let's not have a Carrie repeat, right?
Right.
One that hasn't been brought up very often, but is a very good one, is don't make sure your cell phone is always charged.
Yeah. That is definitely a good one.
Because you can't call for help with a dead cell phone. You never know who's lurking in the bushes, and that's true. You don't know. So
Yeah.
that's a good one. Oh my god. Why do people always text me whenever I'm doing a podcast? I just had like 5 texts. All right. The sixth one is when getting in a car, always remember, check the back seat.
Oh, yeah.
Be no given, but you would be surprised at how many people don't ever look in their back seat, and they're completely surprised if anything is back there. Like, I didn't realize that I had that. Ah, there's Kente.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I had to take care of something last second, but I am here. I am here.
Okay.
Well, please forgive.
So we're halfway.
Uh-oh, you I can't hear you.
Oh, I said we're halfway balls deep into our horror.
You're still kind of cloudy.
Am I?
There you
You're
go.
good now.
Now I hear you.
Okay. Well, I guess it was my headphone. But no, we're kind of halfway balls deep into our into our rules here, our member rules, because I asked my group what their thoughts were on the rules, and this is what they gave us. So the last one that we went over was when getting in a car, always remember, check the back seat. And then our seventh one is double tap, which is Tabby knows, and she's going to give us the Zombieland rules, which is kind of like a subcategory because it's not really horror movie rules, but it's still good rules to live by, even if you don't
believe in zombies.
Yes. Jeez.
Yeah.
My alarm system just scared the poo out
But
of
they're
me.
pretty good rules for an apocalyptic situation anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So don't ever fall asleep is our eighth rule, which is because if you do, Freddy's coming for you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So that I was going to get like the 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Like I was going to get that little nursery rhyme like tattooed on me somewhere.
I was convinced that if I kept my hands and my arms and legs like on my bed at all times, he couldn't get me. Seriously. So I had to make sure that I slept like Wednesday Addams.
Coffin style. Like you're in a coffin. Like.
Exactly like that, because I was convinced that I would be safe that way.
And you know,
Totally
if you're
ridiculous. In my small child mind, it made sense.
Yeah. That's cute. All right.
So
always make sure you.
I'm sorry, you said so never fall asleep.
Yeah, never fall asleep.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good, no.
But you know, then you run the risk of sleep deprivation too.
And then you could turn into a psycho killer yourself.
I'm still here.
Exactly. So there's a fine line.
Yeah.
I think Kente's dragging a dead body right now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's that mouse that was in his house.
Hey, tell nobody that.
What mouse? I don't know. Okay, so the ninth rule is always make sure you have gas in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumb bitches always be running the freaking cars with no gas in them.
Yes. And or engine problems because they don't know
Or
how to.
no tires.
Yes. Or something stuck in the mud. Something is always amiss
Yes.
with the car. Yes. Because it can never just be a getaway car because that would just be too
Oh
simple.
my God. I'm always like, why would you run to a car like that anyway? Look, it's been sitting there for 30 years. It's not going to start. Drives me,
Yeah.
freaking grinds my gears. I'm like,
It
bitch,
grinds
you
your gears.
deserve to die for your stupidity. That's just my opinion.
Yes, I think that sometimes in horror movies, maybe natural selection comes into play because
Right.
sometimes some people just aren't smart enough to survive. So
Exactly.
nature
Exactly.
takes its course. I mean, that's
Yes.
just it's a hard
Stupid
truth to
people
swallow.
die first.
Yes. All right. The 10th rule is when running away, don't keep looking back. You will trip over
Oh,
something.
yes. Oh
Kind of
my God.
like
And
Saddam
don't wear flip-flops and high heels. What the hell?
Yeah,
All
take that
horror
shit
movie
off.
girls, they're always wearing stilettos. And I'm like, who fucking wears stilettos in their house?
Who
When
runs? Yeah,
nobody's
who
home?
runs stiletto?
story does.
Yeah. No, I do not. Do you realize that I'm like 6'4" in heels? Like I'm not trying to wear heels all the time.
Oh
I'm
my
already an Amazon.
God.
Tori wants
Kills me.
Tori wants to be taller. That's all.
Yeah. I want to be a baller. I
Do
want a girl with a phone so I could call her.
yeah, Kilo, yeah. Do you feel do you feel pressured not to wear heels if you're gonna be taller than the guy that you're dating?
Yes. I will wear flip-flops. Even if it's like 30 degrees out, flats, no heels. But that's why I don't date guys shorter than me. See,
Hmm.
I'll be friends with them, but I learned my lesson. I don't like the Amazonian feeling.
Thank God
Yeah, that'd be awkward.
thank God
I'm glad I'm only 5'4".
I said thanks God I'm 6 feet tall because women are prejudiced against short guys.
Yeah, well, there's lots of stigmas. That should be one of your Mars Venus shows.
Oh, the Napoleon complex.
Yes.
My bad.
Gonna get down to your ringtone. Okay. All right. So the 11th rule is stay away from all vans. Any kind
Yeah.
of van is bad news.
Yeah.
Windows, no windows, doesn't matter.
Yes, especially if they're dark vans and beat up looking vans, like or that Jeepers Creepers looking van.
Yes.
Yeah. Or
You know,
vans with clowns and balloons painted on them, never a good sign.
Never.
It didn't make sense about the Jeepers Creeper van. Dude could fly. What the fuck did he need a van for?
I guess to run people down on the highway. I don't know.
That was a scary. It was like built like a tank too. Like that was that was a serious van.
He
That was like Uncle
invested
Rico
serious
status.
time into that thing.
Oh, just
Yes, he did.
little horror movie side note with the Jeepers Creepers. The opening scene of the first one with the kids in the car and the van and all that, that actually was inspired by an Unsolved Mysteries episode. And I caught it I'm so addicted to Unsolved Mysteries. I caught it when
You know you're old when.
That's sad when I recognized it when I saw it. I was like, hey, that's an Unsolved Mysteries. Like starts off like that. And yeah, so you can look on YouTube. It'll show you.
Wow. I did not know that.
I'm so looking at YouTube now.
I love Unsolved Mysteries.
I can see Kinte sitting at home on a Saturday night, like binge watching.
Netflix and chill. It's Unsolved Mysteries and chill.
Yes, that's his sexy Saturday night date.
Pretty much that and rubbing Ben Gay on each other. So,
Ew, you
my
just picked the
goodness.
smelliest one. Not even icy hot. Ben Gay.
Really?
Blah. Blah.
When the
All right.
show's over, I'll tell you a dirty icy hot story, but I'm not gonna say.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say it on air. It's pretty gross.
Okay. Thanks for censoring yourself on that one. My mind has gone to dirty places now. All right, so the 12th rule is never run upstairs.
Oh, hell no. That's the worst.
I
That
can't
is
hear the
the
noise. Look at
absolute
him.
worst.
Yes, because
You
where the
have
fuck are you gonna go?
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
man. No.
no,
Just no.
no. Yeah, because where the fuck are you gonna go?
Right?
Even if you get
Well,
on the roof,
go out the
where the
front
fuck
door,
are you gonna
bitch. You're
go?
at your neighbor's house. Why?
Yes.
Run
Why
up
do they never run? Why do they never ask the neighbors for help either? Like
Right.
even like it's like they just forget that they live in a neighborhood or something like that. I don't
No
know.
shit. Man, kills me every time. Every time. And they always trip going up the stairs too. Every time.
Yes, and then they like break an ankle or something like that.
Oh yeah. Because they're wearing heels in their house. It's ridiculous. Oh
Exactly.
my goodness.
All right, so never say "be right back"
Oh yeah.
or yeah, just never say "be right back" because you signed your own death sentence. You're not gonna BRB. You're not BRBing. You are BR goning. You're not gonna come back. But that's I'm marking them off as I go so we don't repeat any of them. Okay, so the 13th, 14th, 13th, 14th. If the town is run by children, mentally handicapped, or creepy clowns, leave immediately. Just go. Just don't even stop. If you go in the gas station
Freaking men
and
to that.
mentally
Amen.
retarded people with some sort of genetic mutation or behind the counter, just turn around and say,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stop here and keep going. Don't
Yes.
try to talk local with them. Don't try to get gas because then they're calling their people to come get you. That's what's happening.
Yep.
So we learned that by Wrong Way, by
The
The
hills have
Hills Have
eyes.
Eyes. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Don't go anywhere alone. That is number 14.
Oh yeah.
To be one of the top ones, honestly, because stupid bitches are stupid. They think that they can go and I'm gonna try to climb through this window because I'm small, and then they're alone, and of course they'll get killed because they're
Yeah.
BRBing. Another rule that broke in. I swear to God, I yell at my TV more times during horror
I
movies. I'm
know
like,
it.
really?
I
And
just
it
did.
And
seems
this,
like the 90s had a string of movies that violated all of those rules, you know?
yes,
I just did
like
that. I BRB'd and I almost got killed. So thank God I made it.
Glad to see you made it, buddy.
thank
I
God you're
swear,
back.
everybody is. Isn't it weird how no one wants to talk to you at all? And the minute you're doing something, everybody just wants your
Yes.
Yes.
time and attention. It's crazy. But yeah, now you said don't BRB.
Yes, don't BRB, and then don't go anywhere alone.
Yeah, that is
Yes.
the dumbest thing. What was that? I don't know, the last Blair Witch movie that just came out. Actually, that low key was pretty good. I didn't like the original or the sequel, but the one that just came out wasn't too bad. But
I haven't seen that one yet.
yeah, it was
I
actually,
haven't seen it either.
and they had one that like somebody went to go take a leak in the middle of the night, and I'm sitting there like, really, like like I'd have peed.
The Midnight Pier. He's always the first one to go
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
I would have peed in our camp. I'd have been like, sorry, y'all.
Shit, I'd have peed in my tent. I'd have found a can
Yeah.
or something.
I would have claimed. I would have claimed a pee corner.
Yeah.
First thing. That's my pee corner over there.
And then I would
Yes,
have dug it out with my
absolutely.
hands, and I'd have just been like, sorry, guys. I ain't going in them woods to take it. Shoot.
Don't you
what's
know
funny?
what's in those woods? Creepy stuff.
You know what's funny is they always go deep into the woods to find the scariest place. That's when they're going to go take a leak, or a woman is going to take a squat. You know, it's like, really, you're asking to be demolished right now. Come on.
Yes. All right. So the next one, number 15, is don't ask who's there.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, who's there? Like the killer's really gonna be like, "Hey, I'm over here making a sandwich." Like,
Yeah.
You know what?
they're not gonna answer you.
I did that like a couple of weeks ago. Like, I was by myself. I heard some noises. I was like, "Who's that?" You know, it was nobody. At least I think it was nobody.
At this point, I'm still lazy. I'd be like, "Fuck it, just I don't even care."
You know what cracks me up? You know what cracks me up when they think they hear something, and they'll grab the lamest melee weapon. They'll grab like a freaking not even a real golf club. It'll
Like
be
a mop.
yeah. It'll be like not even a real golf club. It'll be like a what's that putt golf club, or it'll be like a foam bat, or like a dull butcher knife. Like why?
Yes.
That always cracks me up. They have the lamest stuff that they use. See, me, I keep a machete in my bedroom, so
Yeah.
so I ain't playing around.
We're not allowed to have weapons here, but I do have a machete for my next bedroom and my next house.
I own one too. Actually, we own two.
Wait a minute, Tori, these are your weapons?
Yes.
I know. I got lethal weapons right here, bitches.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so number 16. If you run a killer over with your car, keep going.
Keep going.
Don't check if they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Get that, like
run over them again is what I say, and keep running over them till they can't get up and they're mush.
Yeah, like
And then keep driving, and then they catch them, and then they catch them like 5 miles later, and they're all like extra pissed. So now they want to torture you. No, you just need to keep running them over multiple times.
Yeah, they always do this thing where they'll knock out the killer, and they have the killer right there, and the weapon is over there. It's like, you know what? I'm about to end this fool. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Double tap.
I could just stab him up, like
Double tap.
But no,
double run over. Always remember, if you
Yes.
kill anybody in any way, do it twice, just to make sure.
Headshot for sure. Make sure that you smash the head.
Yes.
No coming
Yes,
back.
girl.
Cover the head. They can't come back.
So a compliment to that rule, which is number 17, is after you think you killed them, get the fuck out of there. Don't stand over them like a trophy, which kind of goes back to what we just said with the last rule. But people do. They like stare at them like they're going to give them answers when they're dead. And no answers are going to be said to get the fuck out of there. All right.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
One of the great horror movies of all time, Halloween, is full of those moments where you're like, get the fuck out of there, move, Jamie Lee, move, and she's just sitting there and waiting for him to get back up.
Yeah.
And they're like, and then another thing that's funny is she doesn't turn on the lights in the house, and
yes,
I'm like,
they never do.
So scared. Even if you know what's so funny about that movie is when she's like lurking around the house at the end. She's obviously scared. She never just clicks on the light. And then when Jason's chasing her and she's in the closet, there's that moment where even Jason turns on, he pulls the turns on the light. So
you mean Michael?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Jason. My bad.
Oh, boo.
Don't kill me, Mike.
You failed the horror movie test today.
I know.
All right, so number 18. Killers don't want to chit chat. Don't try to convince them otherwise. They don't want to talk to you. They want to kill you. So don't try to have a fucking monologue with them. They don't care about your hopes and dreams and your kids and your wife or your kid or your dog. Like they don't care you have a family. They just want to kill you. There's
And don't plead with them. Like, why are you doing this? Why do
please
you
let me
think I have
go.
this chainsaw, bitch?
There is a great scene. Probably the best illustration of this. If I'd known about this, I would have taken that clip out. If you ever seen Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2,
Yes.
do you remember at the end at the party when Michael? I mean, well, damn, Freddy.
You're all fucked up today.
Freddy is like killing all those people at the barbecue at the pool party, and then there's this one guy, this nerdy guy, and he's all like, please. He gives like this monologue where he's like, please, man, I don't know what's wrong with you. Don't kill us. And then Freddy's like, help yourself, fucker. And then
yeah, that was a classic moment. Yeah.
I want to. You should be Freddy for Halloween.
If you just watch the guy kill like 40 people, no kind of pleading is gonna do anything.
Right? Yeah. You're not different than any other of those 40 people that try to convince them otherwise. All right. So number 20. Don't open the box or push the button. If it says don't do it, just resist the urge to rebel and just don't do it.
Well, let me add to that. Just don't touch anything strange. If it's strange, leave it alone.
Okay. Yeah. I can attest to that. All right.
What's in the box?
Yeah. What's in here? Open the drawer. Ah! It's always the same. It's always the same thing. You never know. All right. Another good one that you should always remember is number 22. If something is cursed, don't bring it home as a souvenir. Just leave.
Oh God, yes.
Weird things like severed thumbs, just leave them there. Like you don't need to bring it home. This isn't a shot glass from Boca Raton, you know, like.
Oh, so I shouldn't have brought my ex-girlfriend home with me.
No, that was a bad idea. Hence the ex-girlfriend part. Yes. All right. And our last one from our members that I found. Hold on, sorry. There's hair in my earphone. Okay. Don't answer the phone after the second call. Like if the killer calls you and you hang up and he calls back and you hang up, don't keep picking up the phone. Just let it ring. Obviously, he's going to keep calling you for intimidation. What's the point? Right?
Yeah, or block them. Shoot.
Yeah, we have that ability now to just block phone calls. So I wonder how infuriated a killer would be if you just started blocking them when they tried to call you.
Those fuckers!
So pissed.
They'd be running down people trying to take their cell phones
faster.
Oh yeah, they'd be like killing people, taking their cell phones just to call you.
Yeah, or using one of those apps that changes your phone number every time you call.
Yes, or like downloading one of those like free text apps that gives you a new phone number.
Definitely, killers are definitely up on technology.
Like,
oh yeah,
I know it's you.
1, 2, blocking Freddy for you. All right. Anyway, all right. So those are the members from our group, the Infectious Walking Dead. In case you didn't catch that earlier, which is the best group on Facebook. Just saying, and you guys should definitely join it. Indeed.
I don't know. So, I'm sure there's an S&M group that might rival yours.
I don't think so. I think we got S&M pretty covered in my group, actually. Just saying.
Yes, it's been covered.
Oh, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna join the group 3 more times.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Okay, now I can see myself. Oh,
was there Don't Be a Slut?
Yeah, there was Don't Have Sex. So that's basically Don't Be a Slut, right?
Yes.
Right.
And I have a few that we didn't cover there, so.
Okay, what do you have because I'm going to go into the Scream ones. What do you have, Tabby?
Don't sneak up on your friends. So don't
Yes.
try to be funny and go out in the woods and try to scare your friends, because chances are something's going to sneak up on you instead. So
Right.
that's a good one to avoid. Don't be a jerk. So don't be an asshole, because you're definitely going to get off.
Dang, I'm gonna get off.
Don't take vacations in secluded areas. So how about that? So let's not go to the creepy cabin in the woods. Let's go to the Four Seasons. Much better.
Yeah. Let's go glamping instead of camping because it's so much
Right.
more fabulous.
And pay attention to your surroundings. So don't be walking through a woods or just dark alleys, just la 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 with your head in your phone, because you're liable to get your head lobbed off. So
Yes.
those are some we didn't cover.
But if Tori's with you, though, you got backup, though.
Oh,
Exactly. So,
God. Yeah, Tori the bodyguard, right?
but yeah,
And
those are the ones
you
that
will always
didn't
love
get covered by the members.
I got one more. I don't know if it was on the list but don't be blonde.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And
That's
don't have double D tits.
Yes.
Girls with big tits also get killed.
Very
A lot.
fast too. Yeah.
You would think the girls with the big tits would not get killed, right?
This is my theory on that. The killers probably are very attracted to girls with big tits who have rejected them, so they're very angry at girls with big tits.
Yeah. Probably.
Just saying.
Or they have mother issues, you know?
Yeah. Well, either way. All right. So I went through and I Googled the Scream rolls, and I thought it was all in, like, I forgot that each movie that they did, there were different rules for each of the movies. So I did 4 because the 5th one just was awful, so I didn't want to. They didn't have any new rules anyway. But for Scream 1, how to survive a horror movie. What? 2 of them we've already. Well, one of them we've already said no sex. No sex, no having sex, no masturbating, no sexual activities of any sort, because you'll get killed. And then the second one is no drinking or getting high. High, that's when you die. So let's stay sober, guys. Then the third one is don't say I'll be right back, hello, or who's there, which is what we've already been through. So we've been doing pretty good, actually, on the Scream rules versus the member rules. Scream 2 is how to survive a horror movie sequel. Body count is always bigger. So you have to be a little bit more careful. Death scenes are more elaborate with more blood and gore, which is true because they're trying to outdo the original, right?
Right.
Never ever, under any circumstances, assume the killer is dead.
Right.
Which is we've already covered that. And the third one, or the fourth one, which is it was an inside joke actually for the cast, and referencing the fact that it is impossible to ensure that a horror movie franchise is successful. So they didn't want to make 3 rules because they wanted to keep it open in case the sequel wasn't as popular as the first.
Right.
So that was kind of like their inside joke of not saying another rule. So Scream 3 has rules to successfully survive the last chapter of a horror movie trilogy, which times that we're like in Saw or Scream, we're like, oh my God, why are they still doing that? They should know better. You've got a killer with superhuman strength, i.e. Michael, Jason. In order to kill them, you must cryogenically freeze their heads, decapitate them, or blow them up to kill them.
Priceless.
Because we all have the ability to cryogenically freeze anything
Freeze
at any
heads,
time.
yeah. I've
Yeah.
got one in my barn out back.
Yeah, let's go get the cryogenic freezer. Come on, guys.
Oh my god.
All right, so anyone can die, including the main character. Safe. Just remember that.
Yes.
No one's safe. The past will come to bite you in the ass. Whenever you think you know about the past, forget it. The past is not at rest. Any sins you think were committed in the past are about to break out and destroy you. So basically, they're telling you don't know shit. The killer has already outsmarted you and that you don't know shit. That's basically
Yes.
And the last one is never be alone, which we said. And
Yes.
then this one was actually removed because in the third movie, one of the characters immediately goes off alone and gets killed. So I thought it was kind of redundant to put that in there.
Yeah.
Can I be honest?
All right.
Can I be honest? I can't even remember what the third one was. I think they went to Hollywood or some craziness. The third one was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But then they did Scream 4, and it was a remake, I think, because it's rules to successfully survive a horror movie remake. So I'm assuming, I don't know how, whatever. I don't remember it either.
It was terrible.
Probably,
Yeah, I don't remember any after 3.
Yeah,
I know they made them, but I know I saw them, but I just am drawing a blank. So
3 and 4 got Cisco and Ebert ranked 3 and 4. 2 fingers up.
Oh.
Guess which finger?
You're so stupid. All right. Well, these are actually good rules, even if the movie sucks, so they're worth saying.
Right.
Okay, so the first one is death scenes have to be way more extreme. So they have to outdo themselves from every movie up there. The second one is unexpected is the new cliche. So that's like you're going to expect the unexpected. So
Which was
you might as well.
For what are those like Final Destination movies?
Great movies.
Yes.
Which are
very,
fantastic.
very good movies. Yes. All of them, too.
Yes.
And they all interconnect, and that's really neat, too.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, in a remake, virgins can die now, which is why I said what I said earlier, because there was a different rule about it. And I was like, oh, that's why they said that, the members, because I was like, okay, I get it now.
Oh, Tabby, you wouldn't be safe in the remake.
No.
Remember, no one's safe. No one is safe. All right, so the next one is new versions are always 2.0. So the latest technology is always involved and intricate to the plot. This means the killer may start filming the murders or live streaming them, etc. Which is true, because we see this a lot with like Freddy versus Jason, the new Michael Myers, like the Rob Zombie Michael Myers. The technology that as it evolves always seems to make at least the death scenes a little bit more gory. Maybe the makeup job's a little better.
Yeah.
The next one is you have to have an opening sequence. So you always have to have the dun 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 dun. They're like driving on, all happy, getting high in the car before they run out of gas or whatever the fuck happens.
Yes.
They always tend to run out of gas in the middle of a cornfield somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the original is the next one, which is brilliant. No, don't fuck with the original. Because if you change the plot at all, then it changes the whole dynamic of the movie and it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
One reason that I liked the remake of Texas Chainsaw was they improved on it, I thought.
Yeah, they didn't
didn't cut.
change it. They just improved it.
Right, they didn't cut out any important scenes because normally what happens is they think that, oh, this scene's way more cooler, but like the dinner party scene in Texas Chainsaw, that was an important scene.
And so was the hook scene when he puts him up on the meat hook.
That, yeah,
They kept
yeah,
the important elements.
That the dinner party scene
yeah.
reminded me of a dinner party at Tori's house.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh no, you know what a dinner party at my house is going to be like? Okay, do you remember see the American Horror Story Hotel?
I
Yes.
didn't-
Do you remember the one episode when all the serial killers came to dinner?
Oh my God, yes. So much yes.
That's what my dinner party would be like.
Yeah, but it would be awesome.
It would be badass.
Maybe we would find out we're on the menu.
Yes. Only appendages
No,
though, because I
I'm
want
her
to keep
number
my
one
friends.
fan, so you probably wouldn't off me. You might not be safe.
She said probably,
Uh,
but you did say probably.
You never know. Let's see how crazy I am that day.
You know,
Yeah.
I okay. Out of the three of us, I'm gonna rank who would die first and who would survive.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so I would obviously die first because a black guy always dies first. So that we already know about that. Tori, you're gonna die second because what is that hair color? Dirty blonde?
No, it's dark brown and red or pink now.
Close
So it's
enough.
not blonde. Oh. Oh,
Close enough. Close enough. You're probably gonna break some of the rules. You're probably gonna drink. You're probably gonna make out with your boyfriend or whatever. So you're gonna get it.
I'm the rule breaker. That's pretty much what you're saying.
You're next, and Tabby is gonna survive because you know she's the innocent librarian. Not gonna break.
Oh, I'm dying right now. Oh God.
So
He's
she's not
so
gonna break
sweet
any
to me.
rules.
He gives me more credit than I deserve.
Me and Tori, we're gonna break the rules, and we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He is not witness to my shenanigans.
That is true. And yeah. Next
He
week
would
there will
not
be
be
many
saying these
shenanigans.
things.
All right. So we have one last rule. And this is very politically incorrect now, but remember that these rules were written in the 90s, okay? So don't get mad at me, get mad at the screenwriters.
say don't be
If you want to survive a modern day horror movie, you pretty much have to be gay.
I love it.
Oh dang, I'm definitely dying.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it's not so politically correct because I mean it's not derogatory to the gay community at all. In fact, they're giving you props because you guys will probably be the ones that'll be pulling our dead bodies back to the town.
They shall inherit the earth.
Yes, the gay shall inherit the earth.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Have I ever seen a gay character get killed off in a scary movie? I can't think of any.
I can't think of one either, and I've been thinking most of the day.
Then again, Jamie Kennedy did get
You
killed.
have.
Jamie Kennedy did get killed in a scary Scream. I think.
Yeah. Was he gay in that movie?
No, I just call him that.
Oh. No offense, Jamie Kennedy's party.
Oh my God.
Right.
If you're listening, you weren't gay in that movie at all.
If he was offended, I'd be like, really? As much crap as you talk about people.
I know. Didn't he punk people too? Like the Jamie Kennedy experiment or whatever?
Yeah, that was a good show, actually. That was probably besides Scream, the best thing he ever did.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
The best thing he ever did was he hooked up with.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
No, he hooked up with the Ghost Whisperer chick.
Oh yeah. What was her name?
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was the best career movie he ever did.
Yes. So, all right. So we decided that we were going to include some classic it's not. They're not really necessarily horror movie rules, but post-apocalyptic stuff is pretty much horror movie related because there's a lot of horror movies like 28 Days Later, World War Z, lots of zombie films. So we're going to include the Zombieland rules, so everybody knows what to expect in a zombie apocalypse. And Tabby is going to tell us about those.
Okay, so we have rule number 1, which is cardio. Cardio is very important, but since we're all lazy asses, I don't think most of us are going to be doing that. So most of us are going to be walkers. Number 2, we have already covered, which is double tap. Always double tap to be sure that your walker is down. Beware of bathrooms. Bathrooms are creepy anyway, but you want to avoid any kind of zombie that might have been bitten while they were doing number 2, because that would be even more disgusting.
We're going
Always
outside,
wear
guys.
your seatbelt so you don't fly through the windshield if you have to slam on your brakes real hard. No attachments. Don't get attached to anybody because chances are they're not going to make it at some point.
And that is also a good horror movie rule, regardless. Anyway, do not get attached.
Exactly.
Somebody went Hollywood on us.
Yes, I noticed.
Yeah. I went outside, and it's still bright out, so.
So number 6 is the skillet, which I am not sure what that is. So maybe somebody could tell me. I don't know.
I don't know either. I really don't.
Number 7 says travel light, which is obviously a good one. If you're in a ZA, you want to move quickly. Travel light so you can travel farther and you have less things to worry about. Number 8 is get a kick-ass partner. You definitely, in an apocalypse situation, want to have a partner who's got your back and knows what they are doing. Very important. Okay, number 9, with your bare hands. And I take this to mean that you should be able to do combat with bare hands. You should be able to do lots of things with just your bare hands. And that's
Survival
important.
skills,
yes. Don't swing low. So this pertains to if you have a zombie walker or person coming at you, the best way to take them down is to swing low, or don't swing low, whichever you're trying to do. If you're swinging at a zombie, you don't want to swing low because they're just going to get up and come after you. You want to take them at the head. Humans you're dealing with, take them out at the knees first, and then deal with them. That's what I say. So then it's use your foot. So that would be use your foot to open doors, close doors, things like that. So you're using minimal sound possible.
That's also a militant. That's what like people in the military learn to do.
Right.
To clear rooms and stuff in war. Yeah.
Bounty paper towels. Not sure what that one means either. Other than they probably are very absorbent, so they'd be soaking up a lot of blood. Shake it off. I guess this means if you are scared, frightened, just got out of battle, you need to shake that shit off and keep on going. Rule 14 says always carry a change of underwear. Underwear is important. You don't want swamp ass, so always having a change that's dry and clean is a good idea.
Mama told you to wear clean underwear.
Can't your underwear got to be clean?
Yes.
Huh? Yeah. Bacteria and stuff grows on that stuff, man. You gotta keep clean underwear and clean socks all the time.
Oh, you never told me that.
Number 15 is bowling ball. Again, I am not sure what that means.
I think a couple of these are probably like cast inside jokes too.
Yeah. So then we have 16, which is opportunity knocks. So if the opportunity for something arises, you take it. 17,
Okay.
don't be a hero. We all can pretty much figure what that means.
Which is also very good for horror movies too, because the guys that are always like, "Oh, I'll go in there," blah blah, they're always the one
Right.
that gets killed too.
Exactly.
Bravado isn't very much survival at all, so
No.
just remember that ego is not very good for survival.
Right. 18 would be limber up. So stretch your muscles before going on any long treks, any type of combat situation when you get up in the morning, that kind of thing. Number 20, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Unless it's a sprint, then you sprint. So you definitely want to, if you're going on long distances, you want to definitely take it easy unless you are in a situation where you need to run and then run your ass off. 21, avoid strip clubs. These are always places to avoid because they always have infected people in them no matter what.
And that's even before the zombie apocalypse.
Exactly. Right? Exactly. Nasty places to be.
Mm-hmm.
22, when in doubt, know your way out. You should always know where your exits are in every situation.
Right.
This works for horror movies, survival situations, all of that. Ziploc. I'm assuming that this means keep all of your supplies in Ziploc baggies to keep them dry and organized. 24 is use your thumbs. Again, not sure what that means. 25, shoot first. It's always a good idea to shoot first, ask questions later. 26 is a little sunscreen never hurt anybody. I like this one because I'm a huge believer in not getting skin cancer. So I
Me
always
too.
have sunscreen in my bug out bag.
I always
Um,
put sunscreen on, and everybody always makes fun of me. And I'm like, why?
yeah, well, skin cancer is not fun because they start cutting pieces off of you.
Yeah.
27 is incoming. Again, not sure what that's supposed to mean. I don't know if that means like incoming danger, whatever. 28, double knot your shoes. Good idea
Yes.
because you don't want your shoes to be untied when you're running away from something you're terrified of.
Right.
29 is the buddy system, which means if you have to go to the bathroom, take somebody with you.
Yes. Yes.
Number 30, pack your stain stick. I guess this is to keep your clothes free of stains. That's the only thing I could think of.
Well, you're going to get blood on all your clothes, so you might as well make them try to look as good as possible.
Right. Number 31 was we covered, which is check the back seats. Number 32 I like, which is enjoy the little things, because you definitely want to enjoy situations when you're in a horrible place like that. Number 33 is Swiss Army knife. You definitely want to have one of those. And number 34 is one that I just mentioned with underwear. Always have clean socks because trench foot is no joke.
It's real.
So that covers all of your Zombieland rules, which are also useful in horror movie situations.
Yes. Which is why I wanted to include them, because it's always a good thing to be prepared, which is something that I wanted to lead into a little bit before we say our goodbyes. But soon we're going to have a show about prepping and doomsday stuff. So I wanted to talk about, making sure you have a plan B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When shit hits the fan, you don't have much time to think.
Right.
You should have a plan in place in case something happens, in case martial law is declared, in case the stock market crashes, and say, in case whatever happens, because you're not going to have time to formulate a plan once shit hits the fan.
In case
So,
a weirdo breaks into your house, yes.
yes, in case a serial killer grabs you from a drain pipe, you never know, you know? So, like,
Right.
we got to make sure that we're safe in any kind of situation. Now I can see again. It's very bright out there. Okay. Is there anything else that you wanted to add, Tabby?
Oh,
No, hun, I think we covered everything.
What
I
about you, Kente?
yeah. You know what I don't like is when one of the characters, they go to like the creepy place is dark, and a little child comes out that to a distance. They're at a distance, and half their face is gone or something, and they're still talking to the child like they're like a regular child. They're like, "Where's your mommy?"
Yeah.
It's like this is a little creepy kid. It's like,
Are you okay? No,
yeah,
bitch. Half my face is falling off. Like,
Yeah, like that movie 13 Ghosts, when that little kid comes out with the arrow through his head and he's like,
yeah.
play with me. And it's like, oh, yeah, sure.
Let me just go get the
Are you
ball.
lost, little boy? Yeah, right. You're going to rip my soul out. Sounds fun.
Speaking of horror movie stuff, it was funny because my roommate and I, we joke around with each other a lot, and one of the inside jokes that we have now is like the other day we got into a fight and she's like, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, aha, you know, like just joking. She wasn't serious. And I was like, oh sure. And then she's like 7 days. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? So like I wasn't thinking. And she's like, you know, the ring. So like every day since then, she'll text me randomly throughout the day and be like, 5 days.
That movie was good.
you
That
know,
was a
It
good
was
one.
good.
I'd have
Very
told.
creepy.
I would have told 7 days. I would have been like, why don't you come right now?
I did.
I'm talking about in the movie. If I was the character from the movie, I'd be like,
Oh yeah.
I'm ready for you. I think I can take her.
Whatever, you'd have pissed your pants if some creepy little girl came crawling out of your TV screen. Don't lie.
I'd have dropped it.
They just seen you running down the street, whether you had
I
clothes
can see
on or not.
I'd be
I
like,
can see Kinsey like screaming like a little girl. Ah!
Right? No drawers on, no nothing. He just be running naked.
I'd beat the
Balls
shit
free.
out of Samara. Samara had no chance against me.
Okay,
Samara be trying to get back to the TV. She'd be trying to get back in the TV. You'd be like, nah.
so here's my last question to you guys, all right? What is your top 3 horror movies of all time?
Okay.
Top 3. The Hills Have Eyes. Another great one. Let me think here. They're not really necessarily horror movies, but I would say Bram Stoker's Dracula, An Interview with the Vampire, and The Hills Have Eyes. Those are my top 3.
I think Happy wants to be bit by a vampire.
Yes, but not Edward Cullen's. She wants to be bit.
No, I don't.
She want to be
fancy ass vampires.
She wants to be bit by a real vampire.
Yeah.
There's a great meme where you see Blade chasing Edward Cullen. It's pretty funny.
What about you, Kente?
My favorite horror movie of all time, we talked about it a little bit earlier, is Halloween. It's just a terrific. It's kind of like what started the slasher genre. And it's like the first Halloween movie is so well done. It's like, it's way above, the other movies that they, Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. Maybe the whole series isn't as good as maybe some of those other. I mean, that's more debatable. But the first movie, clearly, is the first Halloween. I don't know. Some people don't consider this a horror movie, and it's probably more of a thriller. But Silence of the Lambs, I think it was categorized as a horror film. If so, then it's definitely in there.
That's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Yes, absolutely.
That's one of my top 10 favorites.
probably more of a thriller, but you know, since they categorize it as a horror film, I gotta put it there. Just wanted to do this fantastic movie, and then probably my last one is probably Nightmare on Elm Street Part One, the first one. It still holds up, and it's Robert Englund and the great Wes Craven, who's rest in peace, terrific filmmaker, and just did an amazing job with it. But I want to say something. Just the other day, I think it was like last week, me and my good friend Miosha, she had never seen this movie, and I made her watch it. The People Under the Stairs. I hadn't seen.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I hadn't seen that movie in so long, right? And I didn't know if it was going to hold up. That movie is still really good. It's funny. It's actually we were cracking up. Like it's funny. It's corny as heck, but and it's a real message in that movie too. About gentrification and just a lot of different things, and it's a terrific movie. So if you haven't seen The People Under the Stairs, it's a really good movie. It's a funny movie, and you see young Ving Rhames in it. And if you are a Twin Peaks fan, one of the couples from Twin Peaks is the main villains of the show. I mean, of the movie, and it's Wes Craven. So
yes. All right. So mine are. My third one would be The Shining. Because the classic scenes, like the twins in the hallway, that still creeps me out. Like every time I get to a hotel room, I'm like peeking down the hallway, being like, "Where are the twins?" Right. My second one is Silent Hill.
Oh, that movie scares me. I can't watch it anymore. That movie and whole game and everything, creeps me out.
Whenever the emergency sirens come on, oh my god! Like there's this Slipknot song that has that at the beginning, and like every time I hear that song, I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna turn into creepy things that climb down the walls and eat us. Oh my god!
You listen to Slipknot?
Of course
I listen to Slipknot.
More of a Nickelback type chick.
No.
That's what I give to you, sir, about Nickelback. Okay, and then my favorite, and this, people always ask me this question because I'm, in horror movie genre stuff. So everybody's like, so what's your favorite horror movie? Like, all right, here's my favorite horror movie, and it's the remake and the original, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That is definitely a good one.
Now, what was fourth contention? So like runner up was House of a Thousand Corpses, though, because that was fucking brilliant. Rob Zombie did an excellent job. Like every one of Rob Zombie's films is amazing, but
yes.
But that one was particularly my favorite. Like I would love to interview Captain Spaulding. That would be amazing.
Oh yes, that would be great.
I heard he's a really nice guy too. Like in real life, like not as a creepy clown, but.
What about Sid Haig?
Oh, you know what?
You talking about Sid Haig?
Yeah.
Grayson just interviewed him.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Know that?
Yeah, they.
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to get her to ask if I could reach out to him. That'd be amazing. I'd be like, oh no, I won't act like that. But what was I about to say? Oh, so they're remaking the new It movie. So Pennywise is getting a makeover.
That movie creeped me out too. Hellraiser really creeped me out when I was a kid. I had a issue with watching those movies.
What, you said clowns?
Clowns and Hellraiser freak me out.
Pinhead.
But you have to understand, it's circus clowns that freak me out that wear those big pants, because I was convinced as a kid that a clown was gonna kidnap me, put me in his pants, and molest me, and nobody would ever know.
Well, I had a question for you and Tori, but that kind of answered it probably. I said, would you date a professional clown?
No. Hell no.
No.
They always have
Mm-mm.
issues. Why the hell do they want to be clowns?
But their car fits so many people.
You just wanted that to lead up to that stupid joke. Ching.
I write jokes for bubblegum rappers.
You do? Oh, that's your real job.
There you go.
Oh, I was
No,
wondering
you
what
know
you
what?
did from
I
9 to
got
5.
a quick little addition. If you're a fan of Friday the 13th, I haven't played it yet, but I've seen like the streaming of it. They have a Friday the 13th video game that just came out like recently, and that thing is really freaking cool. I don't know. Have you guys seen it?
No.
I've heard of it, but I've not seen it. No.
It is so cool. Like the way it is like they have all like 9 movies, right, or 10 movies, and they have each Jason from each one, right, and then they have it where they have it like a Crystal Lake. You know, it's kind of different in each one, and they have like where the environment is like a Grand Theft Auto kind of sandbox where you can go through the whole, and it looks just like they looked in the movie. And the way that this one's different is you can either be a counselor or you can be Jason, and everybody that's in the environment is a real person. So you're like playing online. So somebody can be Jason and they're hunting you down, and you got to go and pick them.
Oh, that's cool.
It is awesome. Like I can't wait. I gotta buy that. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a copy of that because that looks like a lot of fun, and it's
Yes.
it's pretty creepy too.
And when you should Facebook Live when you play it.
I will, yeah.
Oh, by the way, whenever we do Atlanta this October, we should Facebook Live when we throw that party.
Yeah. And from what I hear, Tabby's gonna sing, right, at the party.
Yes.
You don't want me doing that. Oh man, that would
Her
run
stirring rendition
everybody
of
off of your
Freebird is
party.
amazing.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't not wait.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be your backup singer. Don't worry, me and Tori.
Tori
Yeah.
is the singer of the two.
I am the karaoke queen. I'm not gonna lie. I kill it in karaoke. Everybody loves me.
That should be a rule. Do not sing in a horror movie.
Yes. And the final rule: don't sing. Killers don't like anybody who can carry a tune. So, all right. Well, next week, if all goes well, we will be doing Ultimate Gaming. Actually, we are, because I found 2 more guys. No, next week, I'm sorry. Let's backtrack. Next week is an amazing topic. And Tabby, you can tell everybody what we're going to do because this was your idea.
Next week, we will be talking about sex bots. Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you like the idea? Interested? No. We're going to cover all that stuff. Is it cheating? Is it not cheating? We will be going through all of that. Where do you get one? That
Yeah,
kind
so
of
we're going to
stuff.
have a couple of special guests too.
Hopefully,
Oh,
yes.
is it gonna be sex bots?
Yes, well, we're trying to infiltrate some sex bot groups so we can get some insider information, but we're having trouble infiltrating. So we might try to pose as models for potential sex bot prototypes.
Yes.
We're going in balls deep. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
You and your balls deep.
We're going to try. We're going to try really hard to get into one of their groups.
I think they know. They know frauds when they see it.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so definitely tune in next week, and that's Friday, typically at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, PM. Sometimes it changes, so just keep a lookout. Please visit our Infectious Geek page and like it, and leave your comments if you want to. Tell us what your favorite horror movies were. Any rules that we might have missed. Anything that your 2 cents. We always want to hear from you. And of course, please join our group, The Infectious Walking Dead. If you are any way, shape, or form a Walking Dead fan, you need to join because the shenanigans are just ongoing in our group, and it's just so much fun. And we're all like family, and it's 18 plus, so there's no kids to babysit. So please join our group. It's FB slut / The Infectious Walking Dead.
Did you say FB slutbag slash?
No, I said
Slash.
I said backslash.
I could have sworn you said slutbag slash. I'm about
Get
to
your mind out of the gutter, Kinte.
that's your good. That's your good.
All right. Think of Tabby. How can everybody get you in social media?
Well, you can get me at The Infectious Walking Dead. You can get me on Instagram at the Governess of Infectious. I also have 2 other Facebook groups, The Walking Dead Rise of the Wolf Pack and The Walking Dead The Governess of Woodbury. So you can get a hold of me at any of those places.
Awesome. What about you, Kinte?
You can get me at KenteF on Twitter. Go to our website, indyradio.org. That's indyradio.org. And that's the places you can get me.
And you can find me on Twitter at RushTory, Tory. Although I don't really tweet that much anymore, but you can still find me there. Of course, our group, The Infectious Walking Dead. Facebook, Tory Rush, Tory, not I. Friend request me if you want to. If I don't answer, it's just because you don't have a profile picture. Or I think you're a scammer. And I have the group has an Instagram _ The Infectious Walking Dead. So check us out on Instagram. And that's about it. So thank you guys so much for listening, and tune in next week so we can all laugh about sex bots together.
Bye, guys. Have a fantastic
Bye.
weekend.